Oh yeah, your sister's got the deep foot warm. What you think? You want water? Cut in, loser.
Yeah, fucking loser. You know, I don't mean that sarcastically. I really mean you're a fucking loser, Boris.
What, you don't like brownies?
No, like cheese. I don't like Snickers.
How dare you?
Wait, what? Snickers? Where?
Right there. Brownies over there too.
Gimme. I love Snickers.
You think I gotta buy one, get one free, huh? I did, there's no one there on my nightstand. They were buy one, get one free.
I turned the game. I turned the Starbucks out. You know, like, it's not 6. The Timber's on 64, except like the 18 months ago. No, no, check that out.
Very good.
It's only because it's home now. And I just don't keep it off.
Well, I think that you think I'll have one. Well, you can lay in my room. It stays warm in there. Why do you think I got the fucking fan going in there all the time?
I'm the type of person, doesn't matter what the weather is, if it's like hot, cold outside, but fucking 90-degree weather outside, I'm still covered with a blanket.
Everybody gets that way. I can't think about leaving some shit or a blanket covering me.
Real. I can't sleep without socks on either.
Shit, for me, I can't.
I have to.
For me, I can't sleep without a fan and pointed at me.
I can't.
There's people I have that there.
Well, no, if we live, okay, if we were living like we were before, there's like shit spilled on the floor everywhere and dog piss and dog shit and that, then no, I can't do it in a barefoot. I gotta at least have sock feet on. But if we're like we are now, it doesn't bother me so much.
Cody, you have a fan facing you, like at all times, except it's never even on unless it's like extremely hot. You are covered by a sheet and a blanket underneath you.
Here's something funny for you. Back when I was younger, around your age, I would literally sleep with a blanket.
No. Jake, you think he broke off that habit? Because like I used to do you, I used to do the same thing to him when he was a little sleeping in my bed. Pull over, Dutch oven time. And definitely, I'll be able to, I used to sleep with a fan, even if it was cold and stuff, because I had to have a fan on my goddamn face, because I get that heated choke face shit. You know what I mean?
You ever get that feeling while you're falling, while you're sleeping, your body just jolts somewhere?
Oh, dude, I love that
Not
fucking
like
feeling.
But, okay, I've had not like, okay.
Like, as if you've been pushed off like a fucking cliff or something?
Yeah, like
not like a feeling. It's more like a dream effect. Like I've had feelings, I've had dreams where I've been like, where somebody has shot me in my dreams and I physically couldn't fucking move. I've had dreams like you ever had that dream where like if you fall, you're walking down a set of steps and you all of a sudden you trip, and you fall, but you keep falling, and you never seem to reach the bottom. So in my dreams I've had reached the bottom. It's pretty hard too. I fucking. Okay. When grandma passed away, grandma great, on grandpa's side of the family, when I was pregnant with your brother, I had a dream about grandpa great, grandpa Carl, her husband, in his younger years. So bad, so okay, we were staying with grandma Brunson there, grandma great, in the trailer there in Brunson. And Aunt April used to come over and stay a couple nights here and there, you know, when I was able to. And she would share my room with me. I had a bed for me, she had a bed for her, okay? Well, then I had a dream of Grandpa Carl, and it was so vivid, and I was so freaked out about it, but I didn't know at the time it was Grandpa Carl, because I had never seen Grandpa when he was younger. Didn't know what he looked like and shit and stuff. So bad so that I went to, in my dream, we were in Grandma Great's car, we were already at Angolas in the pawn shop, And when it happened, it was so vivid in the dream. I went to go fucking punch at the dude, like literally swung my fist at the dude that was sitting between me and April in the backseat of Grandma Grace's car. Then when April woke up the next morning, she literally had a black eye. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Look, you ain't shit like that, but look, I swear to God, dude. I've had dreams, okay, like, that literally made no sense, okay? Growing up as a kid, I used to have this dream of a Civil War fucking veteran and shit. The first time I ever had it, I used to have this, okay, this really nice glass dome lamp that had, like, fake flowers in it, and the dome on it, on the base piece of it, was something like this big around, and I literally, in my dream, busted the whole fucking thing with my hand, just fucking grabbed a hold of it. From fucking east side of the dream about this fucking Civil War fucking dude. Like, it just, I never understood anything. It was like, he was always there in my fucking dreams, or like maybe something that fucking wasn't a dream, and it haunted me, and I thought it was a dream and shit. But the first time it scared the shit out of me so bad that I literally reached up. Hell, when I was pregnant with you, okay? In the early stages, okay, when I was with your dad, okay, we had our first place, we had our apartment, okay, before we moved to the trailer, alright? Alright, your dad was out on the road, doing his delivery, he was still working with your step-grandpa, Keith, at the time, okay? For Gateway RV, okay? I woke up in the middle of the night one night. Okay, I wasn't dreaming. I woke up in the middle of the night, okay, to this dude, this big-ass burly dude, because your dad was still kind of heavy set at the time because of the truck driving he was doing. He was sitting on that, doing nothing, eating and driving all the time, you know? So, I thought it was your dad standing in front of me, okay? And in my fucking, you know when someone's standing in front of you, they're so silent that you can fucking feel a presence, and when you wake up, they're like right there in front of your face, but in reality, okay, as you get older, and when you have kids, you'll look at this, it'll freak you out, because it does every parent, dude. Every parent goes through this shit, at least once or twice. Wait, I had this sensation, like someone was in the room watching me, and when I woke up, I like, your dad was about the same size as Grandpa, literally, before the weight loss, okay? They were standing right in front of me. And I literally thought it was your dad, and I started bitching and screaming at him, fucking, just couldn't, you know, he startled me, he scared the shit out of me, so all of a sudden, I heard like this snoring gremlin sound coming from the fucking living room, right? Now, you gotta think that in order to get to our bedroom, you had to walk through your brother's bedroom. Because it's like one of those parts where a room is like, where it's like a room inside of a room, you know what I mean? Okay? When I turn and look, I can clearly see your dad sitting in a recliner chair, sound asleep, snoring away. When I turn and look back, whoever was standing in there was no longer there. I was like, oh, I don't know who the fuck it was, but they were saying they had like this orange, they had like one of those orange hunting vests on and shit too. And like my first one, dude, I fucking flipped my light on, I fucking screamed for your kids from here to the dude, I thought someone was in our apartment. And I got to think of it. The only way to get into it, there was actually two ways to get into our apartment. One was through the main outside door, which was the only door you could use to come in and out. And that door was so thick and so heavy, it's still so tight that when you open it, like you heard it and you had to push on it hard to really fucking close that motherfucker. Because it was like a hard close.
What was the other one?
It was boarded up on the other side and locked from the inside of my room, which was attached. It would be like, alright.
You had like a back stairwell fucking piece.
Yeah, because the apartment complex we live in used to be, it was the original town hall there in Wilkinville. So, okay. Like, let's see. Right, here's our front door. Down the front door. And right directly, we had a small little foyer, probably about that size. Right directly in front of you was the bathroom, which was a single stall shower bathroom, really small. It almost felt like having an outhouse in the middle of your fucking living room is what it looked like, literally.
Yeah.
Turn to the left, my kitchen was
No big around than from this desk to the fucking wall.
Less than the quarter of the size of the kitchen that's in there. So small still, I couldn't even fit a fucking kitchen table in there. That's how small it was. It literally, my kitchen only consisted of one window, two cabinets, which were like this. The sink, one little counter square, please. And then my stove and my refrigerator in one little walkway path like this. That's how small my fucking kitchen was. Turn to your left. My living room was maybe about the average size of this dining room. So small that I can only fit. It only, again, in the living room, only had one window in there, which was on this side. One little small TV stand, like probably no bigger than that table, but square size and up a little bit higher. And I can only fit 3 recline chairs in it. That's how small that place was. But, and then the first door you went to, from the living room, would be Cody's room, and then you'd have to walk through Cody's room to the next door, which was mine and your dad's room, which was painted god awful fucking purple. I mean, the whole entire apartment was literally purple. Until the tenants had lived in there before us, that they could paint neutral colors, and somehow or other, the fuckers thought the dark purple was a neutral color. Purple's fall color. Everyone knows that.
Yeah,
It looked like someone. It looked like someone slaughtered Barney all over my apartment.
Or grimace.
I mean, I like the color purple, but I ain't going that much just to paint a fucking apartment purple.
True. But anyways, when you got into mine, your dad's room, on the back side of the wall was another doorway that went on the inside, but to the outer side of the apartment. And it was like this, like a hallway was there. There was an upstairs and downstairs to it, and the people that lived next door to us, their apartment door was right there on the other outside from that bedroom doorway. But the door was on the inside of it, not the main door we came through in and out of, but on the inside there was literally boarded up on one side, and it was key locked and chain locked from the inside from the bedroom there. Yeah, that's crazy shit. Your mother's like, dude, I could flip your mind out with so much shit, dude. So my other little girl, who lives in fucking lived there on Harriet Avenue, Baltimore. Your grandma was working for Taco Bell. I had fallen asleep downstairs on the couch in the living room. Well, I don't know where everybody else was. They were all running around and shit. Like, I was doing his thing with Mark and all of his friends from across the way. And I don't know where Nancy and James was. I found they could be upstairs, or they were either next door, either at Flo's or over at... They were either or next door over at on the other side over at fucking Teresa's house, which everyone refers to her as the mother from hell.
Mother Teresa?
No, not like Mother Teresa, like the mother from hell, because like she really was the mother from hell. She let her kids get away with shit, dude. When I mean that kid like shit, dude.
No, it's not Mother Teresa. It's Mother Hellraiser.
You know, there you go.
Hellraiser.
But okay, all right. And I wasn't dreaming. I was starting to wake up. You know, like when you get disoriented when you're starting to wake up and shit. And I can swear to you, dude, I can draw it. I can literally draw a perfect detail. There was literally sitting laying like this on the couch, and right at eye level of me. Down had like all these really fucking nice gold jewel beads on it and shit like that, like jewels on it and stuff. Like not like a toy crown or nothing like that, like an actual crown. It was right in front, it was at eye level, and I'm like trying to get my eyes to come in focus. Okay, like okay, Martha, you're seeing things, okay? And it fucking I sitting up slowly, still focused on it, sitting right, and I watched it literally go like this. Look, sitting right in front of my face, Ann. I watched it go like this, literally sitting right in my face. When we go sit up, and I'm better focused and I'm more awake and I can see better. Go like just like this, look like my face when I'm sitting up, and then touch the ceiling like that, and I could literally stand up, reach out, and touch it with my fucking hand, and all of a sudden it was gone.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure the apartment you used to have, you and my dad used to have was hot.
That wasn't from the apartment though.
Oh.
That was from when she was. And you were like, it wasn't unusual to see shit like that back then. Even the whole Civil War, because the place where the townhouses that we lived in, And some say were, some say weren't, but nobody's actually for sure. But were all those townhouses set where we used to live there, in that whole entire, not just on our street, but everybody's street out there. There used to be literally a former cemetery that had literally sat there before all those houses were built there.
Oh, that's friendly.
Yeah. Like, I'm not saying it's like a whole poltergeist thing, but there was a lot of shit that went on through those fucking townhouses and shit. Some say like some of the bodies were removed, but there was actually no given fact that all of them were actually ever removed.
I now just remembered something. Alright, so when I was in 3rd grade, we were doing this thing on Biome, which is basically this website, this thing on Google, where you can read books online for free. And I usually read like the graphic novel type deals type shit on there.
What's like horror novels?
Yeah, but some of the stories I read on there like involved like horror, like straight like ghosts and that. And there was this one where this dude bought this house that was haunted, and it turns out it was on an Indian burial ground.
Yeah, it's not unusual. That's like,
and I found one.
That's how the whole
Then I found another one on how 2 people on Alcatraz, like Alcatraz ghost, like that, and then just Alcatraz in general, like how it was. I finished it too. Very long book. Now it's sick. Good book though. I read a lot of books on that. And had a good IOXL level. Yeah, I still can't read Harry Potter book, it's too long. Yeah, I will finish the entire series of Warrior Cats. And then reread it again.
At some points during middle school, a lot of my friends thought it was weird how, like, like for me, I'm just more in towards like creepy shit that I am in towards anything else. Like if it's spooky and freaky, yeah, it's fun. And one of my friends in high school literally hated like the weird fucking ideas and like shit that I would come up with like whenever I was like drawing and shit. It during art class when we were over in DeKalb and whatnot, and then as soon as we started going over there to Sturgis and everything.
The crown looks sort of something like this, but instead of having like the bubble in the middle there and then being solid, it was like, like wired over graphic. Something like that right there, but without that piece on the top. Yeah, I know. It's like having insight when you don't even want it. Alright, you seriously need to get your butt to sleep, man. So you got like 3 hours and you gotta be up.
Yeah, shit. One of my friends in high school over at Sturgis thought that it was fucked up how I can immediately tell when something bad's about to fucking happen.
Oh, you did that for me. Like, literally get that for me. Hell,
The way that he found out that I knew about that kind of
I got
shit,
pregnant with you.
like the way he found out that I knew how bad shit was gonna happen was, so out of one of the days when she was already off, when she was still going off towards the other school and shit, and when you were had to go pick her up and whatnot.
Sturgis.
Yeah. Fucking kid was almost about to get fucking ran over, and so not thinking about it, I just fucking ran and then, kind of like picked him up off the road and put him over on the other side. And my friend goes through. He looks at me. He's like, "How did you do that?" I'm like, "I have no fucking idea. I just knew it was gonna happen."
There's no way of explaining this shit. People ask me that all the time, like, you do stupid shit. How do you know? Like, okay, when it first started happening to me, I was probably 2 months pregnant with your brother. The first person that ever happened to me was when Aunt Phyllis passed away. And shit. Cause it was the first time I ever did my stupid ass check rate shit that I got in trouble for. And I was laying in Sean's room because him and Tony worked and a bed in another. Nancy would take the futon, and I would take Sean's bed until he came in from work. Well, in my dream, okay, I talked about how I did all that Christmas shopping and how, like, literally from, like, fucking, I mean, like, literally, you take from about here, so right about here, look, put it back off to right about here, from floor to fucking ceiling, dude. Nothing a Christmas gift. In reality, $10,000 worth of in 2 weeks' time that year for Christmas for everybody. Yeah. So, but in the dream, she, like, Aunt Phyllis was coming in the room, and her dog Brady came in, laid up on the bed with me, and right behind her, Grandma's dad, Grandpa Jefferson, came walking in behind her, and that's when I knew, like, something was wrong, and then all of a sudden, Aunt Phyllis was gone, just like that.
That's weird.
And then it happened when Grandpa Carl passed away. As a matter of fact, when Michelle's mom passed away, okay? Alright? Michelle's mom passed away of breast cancer, okay? Michelle and Levy were living in Maryland when it happened, okay? We were all at Aunt Phyllis's house, okay? Out on the couch, in the living room, watching my TV shows, and I swear to fucking God, on my life, I can hear Michelle say my name clear as day as if she was standing right here in the fucking room with me. All I heard was a Martha, just like that. But it was Michelle saying it. And Michelle was clear in Maryland. We're like, okay, when Uncle Levy passed away, everyone knows about that dream, because I told everybody about it. When our friend Michael passed away, Aurora's dad, I had dreamt of Austin. When Austin passed away, I dreamt of Charlie's daughter, Alyssa. So yeah. Whenever I have dreams like that, I don't care whether they are blood related or part of the family, close to the family, or if I have any dreams like that, and I never know who it is, never know. But I can guarantee you, within 2 to 3 days, somebody passed away. And the only time that is when our whole entire family is around. Even ancestral tours. People that I never met, but I just know that they're a family. And they're like most people, when you have dreams like that, and you're just so on this and like that. But in my case, it's not like that. Nobody's ever missing from our family. Like, the whole entire family's there. When I say all generations of family, and all genocides, all sides of family, from married in to blood to ancestral, everybody's there. Nobody's missing. Imagine having that.
It sucks having a fucking sixth sense.
Yeah, it does. Especially when it comes to terrible things.
Yeah, and
Look,
then knowing
like
that
to
this
have a
shit's gonna
dream.
happen.
Like I said before, I ain't joking when I say I don't have dreams. I have nightmares. They're not dreams. They're full-on fucking nightmares. Which doesn't help for much towards when it comes to my insomnia. That's one of the reasons why I have such a hard time fucking sleeping. And that you can't escape that shit by popping sleeping pills or doing this or that and shit, or if
There ain't no getting rid of it
that
anyways.
escapes that shit. It's a permanent fucking thing.
There ain't no getting rid of that shit, dude.
And eventually either you learn to cope with it one way or another, or it drives you into a complete basket case.
I've learned how to cope with it.
Yeah, mine too.
But as much as I fucking hate it, though.
Oh, I actually, believe it or not, and you can go back and ask grandma this, and she'll tell you to your face. I actually have a 6-cent free car for breakdown.
Mom can send you to a car and tell you exactly what's wrong with it.
I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with it. I have the thing. If I sit, I don't care. If I'm going somewhere in a car, especially if I'm sitting in the back seat, it happens more and more in the back seat if I'm sitting in the front, but it happens to have the front, okay? Whenever, I get in the car and the car starts up, there is this motion and this feeling in me once the car turns over that sticks with me throughout the whole entire ride. No matter where we're going, no matter how many times we stop, get in and out of the car, that same emotion, that same feeling. The minute I get in somebody's car and they turn it over and that motion and that feeling change, something's wrong with your car and you're about ready, it's something fucking is about ready to die on it. Like, I have a Grandma Grace car, I've had 4 flat tires, an alternator belt, a time exchange belt on it, fucking alternators, batteries, transmission slip in. That's all from a fucking feeling. From an emotion, a feeling of emotion that I get when I'm riding a car. Like, I don't care how many times, once I get in that car, once that key, whoever, even if it's just me, whoever driving, once that key flips over, and that motion gets in, that whole fucking motion, no matter how many times we stop anywhere, no matter how many times we get in and out, for that whole entire day, that whole day, no matter how many times where I'm right now, I don't care. If we fucking take a trip to Detroit, stay up there all day, come back 8 hours later, that same fucking motion will literally stay with me that whole entire fucking day. The minute I get out that car, any car I'm in, I don't care. The minute I get out that car and get back in, the minute, for even a split second, that feeling or that motion changes in me, your car is fucking, there's something serious wrong and you need to go get it fixed right now. Imagine being able to do shit like that. It was a scary fucking notion when you think about it. Like I said before, it's like taking the brightest and shiniest coin you've ever seen in your entire fucking life. Like literally your entire life. The brightest and shiniest fucking coin you've ever seen. And then flipping it over and looking for the tarnish on the other side because you know goddamn well it's there. Even if you can't see it to the naked eye, you know it's there. That's what mommy does.
It's just like microscopic to where like you have to get like a fucking microscope.
Yep. Like, you take this penny for example. Say this penny was a pure fucking,
Pure copper.
Pure, well, an example, pure gold. You see it on one side, it's all nice and shiny, and then flip it over and then, because you know damn well that tarnish is there.
It has purified golden wine. And blue.
Like, and in some cases,
in the next second.
and in some cases, depending on how bad it is and shit, it kind of feels like a donut being kicked out in the middle, and all you're doing is running around in circles looking for the center of it, for the hole of it.
I want bagels now for some reason.
Huh?
I want some bagels now for some reason with like strawberry cream cheese.
Well, I don't have that right now, but
Like I don't know why. Just like when you said donut, my mind went to bagels.
Bagels.
I want fucking bagel now.
well, you got nothing, so
Damn.
What?
Buddy, when I get home from school later, you're gonna go to Walmart to buy bagels. You got bagels and sugar and cream cheese.
You can get it with your half.
Because we have the money.
Like I said before, you can get it with your half.
Well, he could always be nice. You stop one, see if they got some at either one. You bring her home one, so she has it when she comes home from school. It'll be ready for you.
I got you.
Also,
What kind do you want though?
Yeah, there are different types of bagels. They call like blueberry, plain, jalapeno.
blueberry.
Alright.
Also, would my plaid skirt, like that one, like plaid skirt of mine, like that short one, in a way,
The
work?
green one.
Yeah. Would that work for like an 80s style?
I don't see why I wouldn't. I'll make sure you have it out for school in the morning.
Yeah. And I love a jacket. And my heels.
Are you sure you want to walk? Hey, it's gonna be cold out. You sure you want that?
I'll have socks on.
I was talking about your whole fucking leg, asshole.
No, I'll be fine.
Alright.
If I get cold, it's on me.
Alright.
Do we even have leather jackets?
I mean, I have
Your brother's
mine.
mother trench in there.
Did trench coats even exist back then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trench coats were one of the biggest part of the fucking 80s.
So what I need is...
Although the shoes wouldn't really work with it because they didn't have those kind of shoes back then. But
They had the fucking go-go and stuff.
no, but your wedges will work with it
Oh yeah, wear wedges.
because they did have wedges back then.
Yeah. Except you're not...
Not stylish, but yeah, they did have wedges back then.
Yeah.
Alright.
So what I need is...
What you do is get your butt to sleep.
I'm eating this real quick.
It's like around 3 o'clock, man.
Alright, so...
I don't think you should be too tired. You just sleep for a few hours before I woke you up.
Yeah.
But I probably shouldn't have done it if I wouldn't have had was going to stay here then. I had a bunch of stuff at home and shit, but I like to sleep. It would have been better that way. But I really he was going to want to go too, so, you know.
Alright, so what I'm gonna... There's a llama on your bridge. On the road.
Oh, that's a terrible road. What kind of road is that? High rise?
Yeah.
It's
And then right there...
It's a good thing you don't have fucking cars in there, you know, because, I mean, somebody's
You can get
fucking
a mod-
fucking their shit up a lot.
Mom, hold on. You can actually get a mod that actually has cars in it. That you can actually drive. Alright, that right
Again,
there is
see,
my
let's
house,
just
my
get back.
brother's house.
They have shit like that, but again, they ain't got cops for vandalism.
And then like right there, that like weird fenced-in area with like gold and like horses around it. That's another world. It's another ones. Alright, so all I'm gonna need is all
This is the entire road right now, as a far. That's extra that I'm gotta be adding off on towards it, and then, you
Yeah,
know.
but why do you have so many high rises and dips? I mean, if you're going through there with a bicycle, I can see that. But I mean, come on, cars ain't fucking.
No, I mean, the
You
only
buy a hot
transportation,
covered
the only
shit like
transportation that you have in here is either a boat, horses, llamas, and then a pig.
donkeys.
Yeah, and a donkey.
And a skeleton horse. Don't forget skeleton horses.
But
I would say zombie horse.
as it is, out of mostly most of the stuff is, you know, just like it's just a simple walk path to go around and shit. But anyway, save
Alright, so
because
what I'm going to need is the leather trench coat, a plaid shirt, which I know we have one because he said we did.
Yeah, white one, weird.
Yeah.